All right, testing one, two, free. Testing one, two, free. Good
Testing one,
evening,
two, three.
everybody.
1, 2, 3.
Hey, Kieran, how you doing tonight?
Pretty well.
Awesome. All right, welcome, everybody, to DAW Crossfade, the last DAW show of the year. This is this is gratefully hosted by our lovely hosts, uh, at For Chanted A Christmas Tale, which is put on by Area City. Let's see here. Before we get into the show tonight, we have a few messages that we would like to read out. Number one, DAW takes place explicitly in an alternate timeline from your own, with different characters, places, events, and holidays that may take place in a different fashion, if they take place at all. Please keep this in mind during the show. Unlike many wrestling events, DAW matches are best of two falls as standard. You may witness tactics that you've never seen before as a result. Nobody blink, cause it's heaven or hell in there. Please refrain from using microphones during the show. If you would like to utilize cheers during the show, we have provided a free pack of audience gestures located on the barricade. We've recently updated these with expansions of all new sounds for season one of Amplify, which will be succeeded by season two of Amplify here in the next little bit, but that's going to be for a little later. And a pack of classic sounds as well. In order to minimize lag for the best possible show, DAW asks that you remove any additional HUDs and scripted objects for the duration of the event. DAW utilizes media to enhance the immersion of the show, including intro videos, recorded segments, and other features. It is heavily recommended to have media on for the duration of the event. Videos that are utilized during the show may trigger seizures for those with photosensitive epilepsy. Viewer discretion is advised. For the protection of you and the DAW performers, please remain outside of the barricades at all times. Finally, if you'd like to get informed right when the news comes out on our upcoming show dates, you can visit our website on the information superhighway at the link below, or click on the fan group banners located on either side of the arena. Our website is constantly updated with new pages and info as well. You never know what cool info could drop. Additionally, you can follow DAW's official channels on Blue Sky, Mastodon, and X/Twitter. Check it out today. And we are just above 2 minutes to go for the show to begin. So sit tight, stay tuned, and we're about to get rocking, baby. The lovely Elena Softpaw up in the ring, checking all the barricades, checking all the turnbuckles, making sure they're all good. How has your holiday season been so far, Kieran?
It's been pretty good. Uh, Visited family up north, well, in New England, and pretty good actually. It was good.
That is good to hear. That is good to hear. My holiday season has been rather engaging as well. It has been a quite a busy time, but that's kind of a grind. I love this time of year, but I do also enjoy the break that I get when January rolls around.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I mean, everybody needs a break from now on, from time to
Oh,
time.
most certainly. We are nearly to the time of the event. We got a really nice set of matches for you tonight. I cannot wait to see what comes out of here tonight.
Yes, indeed.
Good evening! Fur chanted a Christmas tale. My name is Clark Hyperlinks, and with me tonight is...
Kieran the Protogen.
And we would like to welcome you all to DAW Crossfade!
Oh yeah.
We got a really nice show for you tonight. Got our lovely ref, Elena Softpaw, in the ring. So what do you say we get this action started with match number 1? Kieran, what do you know about the combatants that are coming out tonight?
Well, I mean, I I don't really have any experience with Vex, but Donner seems to be a formidable opponent.
Oh, most definitely. I'm not too familiar with Vex either. He is rather new to the Fed, but it's going to be interesting to see what he can bring to the table.
Yeah, most definitely.
Oh, speaking of, this match is scheduled for 2 falls. And coming out first, from Houston, Texas, standing tall at a height of 5 feet 7 inches and a weight of 165 pounds, he is Vex! The song sounds a little bit familiar. I love it though.
I can't put my finger on it.
Something about a triangle, maybe? Some kind of firepower as well.
Possibly.
Lord knows that Vex looks like he's ready to bring a stampede tonight, though.
Oh yeah. Gonna test his metal tonight. And it seems like
And the ref has
good.
cleared Vex. And his opponent. From Valhalla, standing tall at a height of 6 feet 1 inches and a weight of 235 pounds, he is Donner! Oh, what's going to do it? Oh, snap! Oh, yeah, I love seeing that. Oh, I love that. Just gets my whiskers bristling every time.
I'm glad I don't have very much fur. I'd be really poofy right now.
Indeed.
Hey, be careful with that desk.
Never fear, Kieran. It's made out of the strongest plywood.
The strongest plywood?
Well, the
Okay.
strongest plywood that we can afford.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll with that.
It is good that you can roll with that. Because, well, let's just say this is not our first guess. And it looks like that Donner is also clear. Vex saying, "Who needs hammers? My paws are enough." Meow.
That's adorable. I'm sorry. That's adorable.
That is adorable. Ref going and wondering if, or asking if they're ready. Now play nice, she says. And there's the bell.
Alright, and it seems like they're coming up to greet each other.
A little bit of trepidation, it seems.
Oh, and they're grappling. Ooh, and a chop. And a strike.
Ooh. It seemed like initially it wasn't doing too much damage to Donner. May still not be doing too much.
And another strike.
Vex
and
may have to... Vex may have to consider some different strategies.
Seems like it's not really phasing Donner. Oh, and they grapple. What are they thinking?
Just an epic struggle.
Seems like those strikes didn't even phase Donner.
Indeed.
Might be a little concerning for Vex.
Vex may have to consider some more quick-footed strategies. Strike fast instead of strike hard.
Oh, and we've got them in an armbar.
Going into a big old wrist lock, but Donner looks like he's reversing it.
Oh. And a forearm bite. Pretty heavy strike right there.
My goodness gracious.
Oh, and in a chin lock. Let's see if he'll tap out from this. And a few elbow strikes to that gut.
Indeed, it looks like it is way too early. Vex just has too much gas left in the tank.
Oh, man. And they're grappling again.
It looks like Vex is going to take
the rope.
Donner for a ride.
And Vex comes right back at him from behind. Ooh, and the super kick. Seems like Donner's staggered.
Donner has been in this kind of situation before, but...
And a fine lariat from Vex, sending Donner straight to the ground. Trying for a pinfall.
It just looks like it is a one.
Oh, for one.
Donner having a noticeable and pretty famous amount of endurance and stamina as well.
Seems like Vex is quick on his feet.
Indeed, but he's got to be sure not to
counter with a headbutt and a strike. Another one. Oh, and into a wrist lock.
Vex is going to have to make sure not to gas himself too much.
And a hammerlock strike.
Oh!
Sending Vex to the ground. It seems like Donner tried a pinfall,
going in for a pin, but not quite able to do it.
Alright, Donner's holding Vex.
Whoa!
Ooh, and a face breaker.
And what a face breaker that was. That may be the tide that turns the match. Or the round at the very least. Oh my god!
From Vex. Seems like he's gaining some momentum. Vex is in that corner. I wonder what he's planning on doing. Oh, and on the top rope, and with a big splash with that elbow.
Whew. What an elbow drop.
It's a bit of a risk going in like that, but seems like it paid off for him.
Yeah, he didn't look like he got quite all of it, but it could be enough. Oh, now that might be enough.
Standing moonsault, and
a free.
That's a 3.
Vex managing to take round 1.
Indeed.
Whew.
That was actually pretty impressive, Vex.
A beautiful maneuver by the cat. But the question now is, did he do too much in round 1? Or is Donner going to be able to ride this out for longer?
Only time will tell in this next match. It seems
Donner
like Vex
meeting him
is...
in the center. Looks like he's raring to go.
Seems like Vex is a little hesitant. Let's see. And they both go in for a grapple.
Oh my goodness gracious. This is... Whoa!
Oh. And Donner's thrown onto the ground.
Manages to get up quickly, though.
Ooh, and a abdominal stretch. Oh, jeez.
Just stretching the life out of him. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, and Vex gets tossed by that hip toss.
Yeah, Donner does not look like he's too pleased about that.
Almost definitely. I mean, I wouldn't be.
Yeah. It may not look it, but those abdominal stretches really hurt.
And it seems like
Oh!
Vex is getting a work through with that arm.
Getting rung through the ringer.
Donner being very specific with that bicep. And he's taken down.
To the ground. Oh!
Ooh, and a leg drop.
Like bringing the thunder onto Vex down there.
It seems like Donner is working very specific body parts now.
That is a rough angle to be locked into.
Now is Vex gonna tap out from this, or... Let's see.
Still
it seems like he's getting to the rope. And it seems like he's at the rope.
Going for a rope break, potentially. Yep, there it is.
Alright.
It is important to remember that Vex does still have the ability to tactically tap out, but he would lose a round of life effectively. So he's got to really think about that before he executes something like that.
Seems like he's climbing up to the top rope just to stand up. Oh, and Donner comes from behind.
Oh!
Back suplex and is countered.
Oh!
Oh, and that back suplex has gotta hurt for Donner.
Especially from a counter. You know the back just kind of shocked him a little bit.
Oh yeah, especially the weight difference, like, jeez.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive on Vex's part.
Irish whip from behind.
He could be
Donner
built
comes
like
back.
a rock. Oh!
A drop toe hold. Right to that face.
Going in. Oh!
Oh, and slow him right to the mat.
Jeez Louise.
It's a lot of great energy from both of these fighters. Or wrestlers, I mean. Jeez.
Wrestlers, fighters, punches are getting thrown.
True. Alright, and Vex has got, oh, and a punch.
Oh.
Yes, more of the punching, please.
You could spell combatants with a C or a K in this brawl.
And an old school punch in return. Donner.
Oh man, but
Oh,
ooh.
and working on that left arm again.
oh,
Oh, and a hammerlock DDT.
Vex is just getting rocked tonight. My goodness gracious.
It's being held and thrown to the ropes.
Whoa!
Oh, ooh. The seated armbar.
That's the arm that oh, that's the arm that Donner has been working.
This is not good for that. He's gonna need to get out of that, or
And there it is.
and that's tap out.
He's tapping. And round 2 goes to Donner. That makes it 1-1, I believe. So whoever wins next.
There was a lot of punishment from Donner.
Oh, for sure.
See if Vex does not look good with that arm.
That isn't to say that Donner isn't feeling the effects too. It is still anybody's game going into this final round.
Indeed.
Combatants are ready, and there's a bell.
Ooh, and a ground and pound.
Just going to town. Just.
Oh, jeez. Vex coming in
Just
really
eschewing-
quickly with that volley.
Indeed, just eschewing any decorum and getting right to brass tacks.
Pulling out all the stops with. Let's see what he's gonna do in that corner.
Whoop.
And a
Oh!
missile drop kick.
That missile was a little wild, but it got its target in the end.
Seems like Vex has really caught Donner off guard with this match starting out.
My goodness, could we see somebody who is taking out Donner in his first match?
And thrown to the ropes.
Oh!
Oh, and
Donner!
a bomber. Massive lariat from Donner.
Goodness gracious.
Could this be Donner's way of saying, not today?
That nearly took his head off. Holy cats.
And a headbutt drop. Oh my gosh, I have not seen that one.
Donner has some big horns too.
Oh.
That would hurt like heck.
Should be glad they're not deer horns. Poke an eye out.
Yeah. Most certainly.
It seems
Whoa.
like being held ready for a suplex.
One-handed! Oh my god!
Seems like
Vex.
Vex is flailing around with that one. Oh, and dropped to the mat.
All the flailing was for naught, unfortunately.
Seems like they're both feeling the effects of that one, but Donner is up first. Oh, I could feel the panic in Vex.
Ooh. Oh my god. This
Oh,
could
by
be
the-
setting up huge. Ooh!
Ooh,
Dude,
suplex.
a 2 count.
Not yet for this match. For this round, I mean.
For this round, for this match, it could be like it's either way is applicable in round 3.
All right. Donner's getting Vex. Oh, and a punch to that stomach. Getting in a front face lock from Vex.
Vex wanting to make
The
sure.
corkscrew neck breaker.
What a maneuver!
Oh my gosh.
Could this be it? 1, 2.
And
Oh!
it's a 2 count from both. All right.
Just a 2 count, but that was close.
Yeah.
Oh. You can tell that they are starting to run on fumes here, both of them. It is.
Indeed.
Oh!
Oh, and several punches to the face.
Perhaps I spoke too soon. Holy
Triple
cow!
headbutt.
Just bombs. All.
Just getting worked on.
Vex is back on the mat once again.
Anybody say facial reconstruction?
That's what we like
Ooh,
to call
into
the
a gorilla
cheap plastic
press.
surgery.
Oh, and slammed to that mat.
Up and down. That was enough air to get some points in Tony Hawk.
Gravity assisted.
Woo!
Oh my gosh.
But Vex kicks out.
That was really close. That was a lot of work done in a very short amount of time.
One thing is for certain, Vex's tenacity is quite impressive, especially against someone whose own tenacity is just insane!
Oh, and it seems like Donner has missed Vex with that splash.
Oh my god!
Ooh. This could be an opportunity for Vex.
Vex going to roll!
A Northern Lights bomb. Oh my gosh.
My gracious.
And going in for a pinfall.
2.
And that's a 3 count.
Oh my goodness! What a match!
That was insane.
Woo!
Oh my gosh.
And Donner is the winner tonight.
The amount of pain in that short amount of time. Oh.
Donner getting Vex off of the mat. And a handshake of respect. You'll love to see it.
Yeah, most definitely. You can have your hammer back, sir. There you go.
That was an
It's a great match
impressive
for
opening.
both of them.
Oh,
A
most
lot
certainly.
of lessons learned today.
Donner saying, don't want that weird Egyptian guy trying to take my hammer again. Referring to, I believe, a Spyro. Yeah, I don't even think the Spyro's even here. I think he may still
So?
be over Adam. I think somebody sent him directly to the house.
Who knows?
Heck, he may even be at the Melee Mall. right.
Exciting.
And that was match number 1. How'd y'all like that one?
I can tell you here, I certainly enjoyed that.
God help me!
Well, that is good to hear. That is good to hear. Coming up next, we've got match number 2. And, oh. That's me. Hang on. Hello? What do you mean? All right. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm on my way. Yeah. I have to apologize. I have to go check my car, apparently. It is in a no parking zone, and if I don't get it, they will tow it. So
Hey, you might want to take care of that before you have to go to an impound lot and get that situated.
indeed, I don't want to have to. I don't
Especially
want to
on,
have to take.
especially on a holiday, it's like, holy crap.
Yeah, that I feel like that would be pretty bad. All right. Thank you, everybody. I have been Clark Hyperlinks, and Kieran will be here. I'm sure somebody else will come out soon. But yeah, I am peacing out. Take it easy.
Okay, well, I hope you're able to resolve that.
I hope so too.
Ta-da! It's everyone's favorite other commentator, El Presidente.
Hello, El Presidente.
Yes, hi, whoever you are.
Oh, okay. My name is Kieran.
That's good, I didn't ask.
Oh, okay.
Just kidding, El President. Or is he? You never know. So, what do we got going on here? I just passed by that little kitty man in the back, say something about his car, and he's like, "Hey, can you go out there and help me? Because I can't leave that toaster out there all by herself." Nah, he didn't say that. I'm making that part up. But he did ask me to come out here. So, I guess I can do the rest of the show.
Alright, we're getting ready for our next match, I believe.
Oh, good. This arena, we're allowed to smoke here, right? Because I'm going to anyways.
I mean, if that's your choice, I guess.
I
Yay
mean,
for
you don't have
sticks.
you don't have a nose. You don't care.
Okay. I like the
Alright,
getup, by
anyways,
the way.
Anyways, what do we got going on next?
It seems like we've got a match between Yasina and Becky.
Ah, yes. Excellent, excellent. I've seen both these ladies before. Of course, you know, last time I saw Becky, she was kind of getting her head kicked in. I think by Red Empress or Palami. I don't remember, one of the two.
I don't actually think I saw that.
Yes, why don't you introduce this first fighter to us?
Alright, hailing from New Siberia at a height of 6'4", weighing 178 pounds, Yasina.
Interesting looking wrestler. Yeah, she's like red, the big tail. She's some kind of monkey or something. I don't know.
It was long, long ago in the moonlight. We were sitting on the banks
All
of the
right,
stream.
and we got her opponent here, coming down from the Blue Ridge Mountains, standing 5'9", 184 pounds. That is Becky Maybever.
Indeed.
Well, yeehaw, y'all. You like my American country accent impression? It's good, right?
I think it's
Howdy.
good.
Howdy, pardoner.
Alright, it seems like they're all clear.
Let's all get into the Cadillac and shoot some guns, partner.
I don't think people say that.
Well, they should. Alright, looks like this match is ready to go.
It seems like they're both meeting up in the middle.
Oh, look at that, a handshake. How respectful. Yeah. Get to the
Shaking
fighting.
each other's hand. Alright. It seems like they're gonna grapple each other. Oh, and a forearm butt from Becky. And a snapmare.
Oh, since Becky's a beaver, do you think every time she falls down we should yell timber? No,
I
don't
don't-
yell timber, you'll distract her.
Alright, it seems like Yusena's picking her up and throwing her to the rope. And a Pele kick. Oh, and it seems like Becky drops to the ground.
Hey, you know, this is kind of odd matchup. Yusena's got the height and the reach because she's like 6'4", but height advantage.
Multiple
She's
strikes.
184.
Oh, and Becky counters.
Yeah, look at Becky.
Becky
She's such an
the
industrious little beaver.
Ropes and with a clothesline.
Trying to take Yusena's head off with that.
Most definitely.
All right, Kieran, if you're a betting whatever it is you are, who would you bet on winning this match?
It's would be anyone's game, honestly.
Oh, that's a cop-out answer, but okay.
Not really.
I'll
I'm not
accept it.
really. I'm not really familiar with Becky's fighting style. I am kind of familiar with Yusena's, but I mean, it's anybody's game. Oh, and a reverse Irish whip
Oh,
and a body strike from Becky.
I'll tell you, Becky's kind of like a what do you call it, down-home brawler
Several
girl.
corner punches.
But I mean, she doesn't wear shoes, so that's kind of gross.
Yes, yes. More of
Like
the
this
punching,
floor is probably
please.
really dirty. I wouldn't want to get kicked by her. That's gross.
Oh, and a volley of corner punches. I
Hey,
mean,
you're not wearing shoes either. Are you gross too? I think you're gross too.
no. I mean, I'm a toaster.
Oh,
I don't think
okay.
Jeez.
Oh, all right.
And
Fair.
I'm gonna pause. Oh, and Yusena rolls out, and Becky meets her face with the turnbuckle. And a mudhole stomp from Yusena.
Yeah, face the
Oh my
turnbuckle
gosh.
techniques. Yeah, face the turnbuckle technique. That's not a winning maneuver. I don't think.
No, no, most definitely not. And seems like Yasena's picking Becky up. Oh, and a fisherman suplex. And just a 2 count.
I think that's the first pinfall we've seen. You know, Becky may not be that big, but she's tough. She's taken a pretty big beating so far, but hey, still kicked out at it too.
I mean, it seems like Yasena's setting up a bit wobbly.
Yeah, I mean, she's trying to toss around almost like 200 pounds of beaver there.
And Becky's being picked up by the hair. Being held there.
There you go, yeah. Grab her by the hair, scratch her eyes out. Do what you gotta do.
Irish whip to the opposite corner. Yasena does a hard corner splash in that opposite corner. And a DDT. Sending Becky on that mat.
Oh, this finally might be enough to keep Becky down. Guess we'll see.
And going in for a quick cover. And that's a 3 for Yasena.
Ah, excellent, excellent.
Becky seems to be shaking it up.
Ah, yes, yes. Hey, for those of you who just came in, don't know, all of DAW's matches are best 2 out of 3 falls. So that's why the bell rang and the match is not over.
All right.
Cena's a little more confident now, yeah?
Becky rolls into the center of the ring. Yasena hesitantly behind. Ooh, and a strike. And another strike from Yasena. And an elbow combo.
Ooh. Let's just hope Yasena
She's
doesn't...
seriously putting in some work.
She is, and let's hope she doesn't break her knuckles open on Becky's big teeth.
Now that's kind of rude.
Oh, what was that? I don't even know what move that was, but Becky is out. What do you mean rude? She's a beaver. She's got big teeth. What they do?
And a 2 count. Oh, let's see.
Looks like Yasena can't believe that was just a 2. Yeah, believe it or not, we have refs that could actually count. It's amazing.
Alright, and it seems like they're both pretty dazed from that. Seems like Yasena's the first one to get up. This cannot be good for Becky. Oh, and it seems like she's getting some quote-unquote assistance from Yasena. Oh, and a roundhouse kick. And sending Yasena
But a lot of
to the
damage
ground
has
with
been done
back
already.
fist as well. Oh, and coming back with a double axe handle drop. Straight to her midsection. And a huge leg drop. It seems like Becky's gonna go in for some
damn.
combos. And heading over to the rope and a rolling bridge, going in for that pin. It seems like they're both just able to get only 2. And this time Becky is the one first up.
Becky's a beaver. You think she ever does that thing where she's like, "Hi, I'm your damn tour guide. Please hold any damn questions until the end of the damn tour."
Oh, I don't think so, but I mean, it seems like, oh, and a wrist lock strike. And in an abdominal stretch. Didn't we see that from the last match?
Yep. That's what Vex got Donner up into. It looks like a really simple hold, but it's actually quite painful.
Seems like we're gonna get a repeat from Becky. It seems like Yasina's gonna try and fight it out.
Oh, look at that. Becky's throwing punches. She's trying to get out.
Oh. And power slam to the mat. It seems like Yasina's gonna capitalize, gaining some distance from Becky for a moment, possibly catching her breath. Oh, this is not good for Becky.
Nope. Becky's taking quite a beating in this match, but hey, she keeps kicking out. Keeps getting back up, so hey, maybe she had her grits or something this morning. I don't know. Whatever they eat out in the Blue Ridge Mountains.
It seems like that Yasina's gonna go in for a shooting star press. And kicked out for 2.
Oh, look at that. Becky's still in the game. Oh, I bet Yasina's getting really mad now. Oh, yeah, she's not happy. What's she gotta do to put this country bumpkin away, for Pete's sake?
I mean, it really could be anybody's match right now. Alright, it seems like closing the gap.
Becky a tough girl, but she can only take so much of a beating.
Yasina's bouncing off the ropes and try to clothesline. And a shoulder block from Becky.
Oh, I bet colliding midair with Becky's like colliding with a wooden stump.
Oh, yeah. It seems like Becky's gonna take her time.
Yeah, that damage has been done. Let's see if Becky can capitalize.
Oh, and a strike. And a return strike from Yasina. It seems like they're going back and forth at each other.
Ah, yeah. It's devolving to a slugfest. Uh-oh.
Oh, and a power slam from Becky into a count. And that's a 3 count for Becky.
Oh, look at that. This match is tied up 1-1 now.
Some pretty good energy from these girls.
Very much so, but like I said, Becky's taking a beating for most of this match, so see how much fuel she has left in the tank.
It seems like it's not going to be that much, though, honestly, by just seeing them.
Yeah, well, you know how pro wrestling goes. This match could end in the blink of an eye. So we gotta keep careful watch, see what's gonna happen. There's Becky charging in.
Becky just charges and Yasina in with a spine buster to counter.
Ugh. I don't think Yasina's an actual chiropractor. In fact, I don't think she's ever been to medical school.
And it seems like, oh, and thrown to the turnbuckle. Very
Becky,
hard.
What do we tell you about face to turnbuckle technique?
And it seems like, Yasina rushes in, and a shoulder thrust
Oh, right to the midsection.
Jeez.
Just driving all the breath right out of Becky.
Hopefully
Can't
nobody
breathe, you
loses
can't
their
fight.
lunch. Ugh.
Becky's down. She's out like a log. Ha, you see what I did there? Log because she's a beaver. You get it? You get it?
Yeah, I get it.
I thought it was funny.
Oh, and the decapitator.
Oh,
Straight from Yusena.
putting Becky's throat right up against the bottom rope. That's not very nice. I love it.
Of course you would love it.
Okay, I'm here for the violence. What are you here for?
Entertainment? Getting
Fair
paid?
enough. Fair play, you. Who likes that? Fair play is not what
And-
gets you elected. I mean, video.
It seems like Becky's being dragged to the center. And just... Was that a Pokemon move? A rollout?
I don't know what that was. Whatever it is, Becky didn't like it very much.
And just a 2 count from Yasena. Becky was just able to kick out of that one. Just a little bit too early for that. Becky is, Yasena is visibly frustrated with these calls.
Oh, I guess she just has to hit Becky even harder. I'm all for that.
Of course you would be.
Oh, looks like Becky's trying to fight back now.
Alright, and it seems like... Oh, and a toe kick. And then a powerbomb reversal from Becky.
Oh, look at that. Yasina might be a tall lady, but she's pretty agile for her size.
Oh yeah. Becky seems to be suffering that. Alright, seems like Yasena's going to that turnbuckle again.
Uh-oh.
Climbing it.
This could be bad.
Going in for a splash, maybe?
Oh,
Oh, and a 630 senton.
she goes.
Oh, and that's a 3 count. Making Yasena the winner. Oh, geez, that was some really good movement for this match.
Yeah, that was pretty rough. She's one strong monkey. Is she a monkey? I don't know what she is.
I think she might be a lemur, I'm not entirely sure. This is gonna be the question for the ages, I guess.
I don't know. Most of you things covered with fur all look the same to me.
I wouldn't say that too loudly.
What? I'm the president. What's anyone gonna do about it?
I mean, you might have a lot of angry people
Ah,
coming at you.
everyone loves El Presidente. No one.
And it seems like just another win for Yasena.
Well, looks like Becky at least liked the fight.
Well, she held her own for a good amount of time.
Eh,
Alright, let's see.
tough little girl. Well, Kieran, I think we gotta pay some bills here.
Oh, most definitely. Alright. Seems like we've got some advertising to do. Alright. A Christmas Tale. DAW is happy and grateful for this event to be hosted by Furchanted, A Christmas Tale after the show. Check out the awesome vendors and shops set down below. And don't forget to check the schedule for more radical events. A Christmas Tale continues through the 17th. Aria City is the furry place to be in Second Life, featuring a beautiful new sim and a litany of events and people to talk to. Aria City is home to the DAW Battlements and Chill Furry Club. Be sure to drop in and hang out at Aria's today.
And, let's not forget our final place, here, DAW. DAW is boldly going places it's never gone before, and you could be a part of that. You have what it takes to get loud. DAW is now hiring. Contact DJV or submit an application form to get started today.
Alright, it seems like most, if not all, of our bills are paid for this event.
Excellent.
Let's see what's coming on next.
I think next is our main event, and it's going to be a pretty big one. And by big, I mean both our competitors are huge.
Alright.
Alright, so let's get these competitors out here. I haven't heard enough of my own voice yet, so I think I will do the announcing for this one.
Okay.
You rest your soundboard or circuits or whatever it is you have.
Calling mode active.
Alright, first, making his way through the ring from the deep forest of Alaska, standing at 7 foot even, weighing 277 pounds. He is BDO, Big Daddy Outback. We saw this guy a few weeks ago fight against Donner, and he's one of only a very few people to hand Donner a loss in DAW so far.
Yeah, that was very impressive.
I think the only other person who's done it is Falami. No, it's Falami or Red Empress. It was Red Empress. I always get them two confused. They're both so big and powerful and evil and beautiful. I mean, yeah. But yeah, look at the size of this guy. What do they feed them in Alaska?
Apparently a lot. Not entirely sure though.
I mean, I wouldn't want to hit that deer with my car.
I would hope you wouldn't hit our wrestlers with your car. Jeez.
The deer should just stay out of the road. Why do they always put deer?
I think this deer might be different.
I guess. Anyways, what's a match without an opponent? So, let's get our next fighter out here.
You want me to do this one?
Sure, go for it.
Hailing from the shores of hell at a height of 6'5", weighing 226 pounds, Demos!
Oh, wow! Look at her. I don't know whether to be excited or afraid.
Not entirely sure here.
Looking at this, of course she's
It's gonna be a
226.
seems like it's
Yeah, according to this, she's 226.66 pounds. Gotta get that number of the beast in there,
seems legit.
Wait, she got a robot leg. How is that legal? Well, if BDO has the spike boots, I guess the robot leg is legal. Whatever. Ref seems to be okay with it, so I guess we're all okay with it.
Seems like it's gonna be good.
Oh, yeah, deer versus a cow. All right, well, let's see what happens. Huh, play nice. I don't think that's gonna happen.
And they meet. It seems like Deimos is staring BDO down or
Yeah,
up.
yeah. Look at this face-to-chest conversation. You know, I've never seen Deimos before, but so I don't know what to expect out of her.
Seems like, ooh,
Oh, she's not intimidated
some
by BDO at all.
seems like she just ended up shoving BDO and then showboating about it. All right.
Well, you know, someone in the audience says BDO is disrespectful by not taking off his hat. Well, you know, the hat's stuck on his antlers. He can't get it off. That's why.
It seems like they're in a power struggle right now. And, oh geez, almost sent Deimos over the turnbuckle.
Oh, I hope this ring is sturdier than it looks.
It's a lot of weight going through it. And several corner gut punches. I mean, you gotta expect this in a mixed match. Oh, and a big boot to the back of the head from Deimos. I'm trying to call it lights out. Oh, and a turnbuckle thrust with those horns.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at it, between the two of them, that's 503 pounds in the ring.
We've seen a bit more, but I mean, ooh, and a counter with that super kick from BDO. It seems like Deimos got too much of a hurry to get some more damage in and got some damage herself. Ooh, and in a headlock.
This might be interesting. 'Cause, you know, I've heard BDO there. He said in the background a few times that he's still kind of new to the wrestling biz, so he's kind of still figuring out how this all works. So, well, you know, look at that. He's doing a little bit of technical wrestling. He's starting to
Doing
figure it out.
Job. It seems like Deimos is gonna need to get out of this situation. BDO still holding her. Oh, and sent to the ropes.
Oh, Elena.
Oh, and
the
a
ref, better watch
clothesline
out.
from BDO.
It's just me, or does Deimos kind of look like she's enjoying this?
I mean, it quite possibly could be. It seems like it seems like Deimos is gonna be trying to figure out their next move. Probably rethinking some strategies considering the endurance of BDO. Ooh, and a huge leg drop from BDO.
I don't know. I wouldn't want to do a leg drop across BDO's neck. I mean, have you seen the sides of it?
Yeah, it's thick.
Speaking of thick, Kieran, I need you to do me a favor after the show. I need you to go up to Deimos and ask her if she's single. Okay, but don't tell her it was me that's asking.
Wait,
Thanks.
what?
Oh, but there's a pin.
Oh, and that's a 3 count for Damos.
I'm sorry, did I fry your little toaster brain for a second? It's okay. Most people are left speechless by El Presidente.
Yeah, let's get to the next round. Seems like they're in their respective corners.
There you go. BDO stepping out of the ring for just a second, catch his breath. I think he was caught off guard by that.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
I think he's gonna have to learn pretty quickly that size ain't everything in this business.
Ooh, and Damos dodges that clothesline. Oh, and picked up and tossed. Almost hitting those ropes. Just like she was nothing. But I mean,
well, I said size isn't everything, but it certainly helps.
ew.
He's grabbing her by the horns. What do you mean, ew? Get your mind out of the gutter. The family show.
And several punches from Damos. I mean, from BDO, Jesus Christ. From BDO.
I don't think Damos likes hearing the word Jesus Christ too much, considering where she's from.
I'm sorry, it's in the vernacular.
It's okay.
Oh,
What's a
jeez.
little blasphemy between friends? It's okay.
Alrighty, it seems like BDO's gonna be taking a... Oh, and going in for a pinfall.
Nope.
And only a 1 count. Hmm. And it seems like BDO's left free to gather what he's going to do for these next... Oh, and... picking up Damos. And thrown to the ropes. Oh, and a catch codebreaker.
Oh, she went for that nasty code breaker, but BDO grabbed onto those legs. He's got a hold of her now.
He said, nuh-uh.
It's like he's trying to put that cow out the pasture.
Oh, and a scoop slam. Completely.
Am I okay with that? It was grabbing below the belt. Is that still legal? That's the first time I've wrestled with a woman, so I'm not sure. Female, I'm not sure. Was that still good, or did I do something wrong?
When it seems
come-
like...
What?
It seems like while BDO is contemplating the efficacy, seems like Damos takes charge and does a shotgun drop kick on him.
That's why you learn the rules before the match. Come on. Okay, you know what? BDO needs to learn the most important rule in all the professional wrestling. And that's it. And that
Like-
is, if the ref didn't see it, it didn't happen.
And seems like Damos is vigorously taunting BDO into making a mistake.
Oh yeah, she wants to fight. She's not interested in playing nice.
Oh, and a rollout. And BDO hits that.
Oh, look at that. Now she's just grinding that robot foot into the back of his head. That's how you do it. Oh, come on, ref. That's not illegal. Leave her alone.
I don't know. I mean,
Oh,
or in the
I
corner.
guess. Okay, fine. Technically, I guess. What country am I from? That's a great question. Mind your business.
And it seems like Deimos breaks it, avoiding disqualification.
And they got till 5.
Oh, they did? Okay. Alright, it seems like they're back at their corners again. Oh my gosh.
Oh, look at that BDO.
Charge-
BDO falling out of the sky like a meteor. Good God.
And drops. Deimos. And then just not getting any rest today. Getting picked up. And a log cutter.
Oh, yeah, that's one of BDO's signatures. Might be enough to put her away.
And seems like Deimos is up and going for a pinfall. And that's a 3.
All right, looks like they're tied up.
Indeed.
We've had several ties today. It's all come down to one last pinfall. Doesn't always go that way. I've seen a few people get 2 pins right away and just shut their opponent out entirely. But yeah, we've had a lot of tough people out here today.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Seems, at least for now, it's pretty well matched.
Say what, Kieran? When are you and that beta person getting in the ring? Well, people want to see that fight.
Oh wait.
No? Okay.
And seems like they're locking up. Oh, and a heavy forearm club from Deimos. It seems like she's letting her rage out even more.
That's a lot of rage to let out.
And a stun kick. Oh, and BDO countering with a spine buster.
Yeah, you know what? BDO's fighting style ain't pretty, but it works.
And Deimos being picked up and thrown to the... Oh, and a sidewalk slam.
Oh, BDO's just trying to dismantle her now. No, he could probably sell that arm and that leg for some scrap money.
Yeah, I mean, possibly.
Oh, look at that big pile driver.
Putting in some pain to Deimos.
Okay, she probably likes it. That's something else you need to ask her for me.
Do what?
Never mind, we'll talk later.
This seems like BDO is... Oh, and counter with a ground and pound.
Yeah, BDO's getting his
Several
head kicked in now.
strikes.
Oh,
Seems like Deimos has had enough. And several stomps to that midsection.
wonder if she
Especially-
lost her. Wonder if she lost her arm and leg in a wrestling accident.
I don't know. I mean, that might be a question for her.
Okay, that's one other thing you'll ask her for me later. I'll write all these down. Give them to you later.
I want a bionic elbow and a counter. Oh, and BDO throws Deimos. Oh, and a muley.
There you have it.
The
1, 2, and 3.
Oh, that was intense. That was.
Most definitely was, and there is
So-
your winner by.
Saw a lot of improvement with BDO and some well-received rage from Demos. I'm surprised this stage didn't light on fire.
You know, it's winter time, so it's okay.
And it seems like Demo. It seems like Demos is not having the sportsmanship for BDO.
Who needs sportsmanship?
I mean, it's just nice.
I mean, I guess if you're into professional niceness, we're here for professional wrestling.
I mean, you do have a point. Starting to say that was a match for the ages.
It was, and unfortunately, that is the end of this show, and that is the last DAW show for this year. So, folks, we hope you have enjoyed this episode of Crossfade. It is, as I said, it is our final show. We'll be back on January 4th, kicking off the new year with Season 2 of DAW Amplified Ambition. Until then, keep on rocking. Oh, and I guess I am your favorite newly elected official El Presidente. And let's not forget...
Comes, Kieran the Protogen.
Alright, so hope all of you have a happy winter holiday, a good new year, and see you when we get back. Once the music stops, you can use your mics and there'll be a music.
Happy holidays, everybody. Alright, and that marks the beginning of our meet and greet. You guys can all turn your mics back on, and we will start shortly.
Yes, you are all now free to